Welcome to Blessed Mess. I wanted to give y'all a few tips about whenever you're buying something in a vendor's mall. Many of the items that I get, I'm just getting through a vendor's mall. And I have another video about how I buy things, but I just wanted to give three quick tips. One of the tips that I use is when you're at a vendor's mall or a peddler's mall or a place that has lots of booths and a consignment type store. Whenever you go to those places, even an antiques mall, look on the floor. The floor is where the values are. The things that are at eye level or on the top shelf, those are going to be the things that the seller is valuing more. So you'll see the 40, 50, $100 items at eye level. But on the floor, you're going to see the cheaper items. That you make your money in reselling from where you buy it. So whatever you buy it at, that's where you're going to make your money. So if you're looking on the floor and you see a rolled up poster and it's $2, and you look at it and you can look at the comps and you're like, wow, this is a $40 poster, or it's a $10 poster, it's a $20 poster, but you buy it for $2. That's a lot better than it completely unrolled in a frame sitting in front of you and it's $40. I always look at the floor. So whenever I'm scanning the vendor's mall and or consignment, I look at the floor first to see what's on the floor. Always look at the floor first if you're trying to find the bargains. Smalls. The second tip is I always look for smalls. So even if it's a very even if it's a book like this Dollywood book that I found, and I found this for I think it was either free or it was $1. I found it and I listed it for 30. Small items can bring big money, so that's one thing that I always look for. Is I'm looking for smalls. If it's $1 or two, or it's free, or you see a bin full of stuff, that's where you can find good items. If you can buy a whole bag of toys that are from the 80s or 90s and it's $3. I did that this past week. I bought a whole bag full of like McDonald's and Burger King toys for $3, but they were all circa 1983 to 1993 items. So I knew that when I looked in there that they were old and that they would go for each toy. I probably bought 30 toys in this for $30. So I have like 10 cents in the item, but some of those items were 10, $12 a piece. So I could look in there and go, oh, I can make my money back just on one item. The rest of it is just me listing it. So look for smalls. My third item that I look for in vendors malls and other places like that, or in thrift stores, is I'm looking for paper goods. It can be something as simple as an old Tennessee driver's handbook. This is from I think '86, so we need you to buckle up. I found this for found it for free because it was just in a big box of like take it kind of stuff. But it's ephemera, so I'm looking for ephemera. I like to get Valentine's Day's Valentine's cards. Anything for like anniversaries or things like that. They're kind of nostalgic, but if you can find cards that are not repops, but like original Valentine's Day cards that are from 50s and 60s, even into the 70s. Greeting cards are expensive anyway. A greeting card currently could be $6, $6.50 for a greeting card. But you can go to a vendor's mall and you can pick up greeting cards, even if it's for yourself or for you want to get something for your spouse or your loved one or whatever. Greeting cards are a good buy at these stores. So I always look for those. Postcards, greeting cards. The subject matter matters with postcards. You want to find ones that have people on them, like if it's from another country, you want to have people in a traditional garb, or you want to have that. The landscapes and the that kind of thing are not as valuable. But two things I've noticed: if it has people on them and they look unique or they're doing something unique, that's really good. And then the other thing is artist type cards. So it may be a reproduction of a Renoir or some other famous artist, but it's a postcard and it's a remake of one of their famous works. Those always sell pretty good as a postcard or as a greeting card. So greeting cards, small items, and always look on the floor. Those are my three tips for going out and finding stuff to resell on eBay. I hope you had a great day, and thank you for listening to my channel. And please like and subscribe. God bless you, and we're praying for you here in Kentucky.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in God.